Next topic, Sound of Freedom. Have you seen the movie yet?
So a lot of people have asked me this.
Yeah.
As a new mom, I don't think I can emotionally handle it just
Okay,
because of the
that's fair.
subject matter. And I cry during Pixar movies. I'd be a total mess.
Freedom is a movie. Little setup here. I'd never even heard about this movie until a couple days ago. I saw it in the comment section. People were like, "Why don't you review Sound of Freedom?" I was like, "What's that? What is that?" Turns out it's not what it sounds like. Sound of Freedom sounds like a 2002 war in Iraq military puff piece film.
Mel Gibson's astonishing revelations in a recent interview about the dark side of Hollywood have resurfaced online following the release of the thrilling movie Sound of Freedom, and he's not holding back. Targeting the industry's elites, Gibson fearlessly claims that they are out to get him. An ardent supporter of the film, he has taken to social media to encourage everyone to experience its profound impact. However, it is the interview after the movie's release that has captured the internet's attention, showcasing the actor's genuine shock at the true nature of Hollywood. So, what's the story behind this drama? Let's find out in today's video. But of course, before I spill anything, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this. Now, let's dive in.
Believe me, I did a lot of research on it, and according to all the research, it was way worse than that.
No, there have been a lot of obstacles thrown in the way. You know, there's a lot of, what would you call it, poltergeist activity or something, I don't know.
Not only is Mel Gibson exposing Hollywood, but he also exposing Oprah? For what?
The highly anticipated new movie Sound of Freedom has had an eventful debut as moviegoers have come forward with alleged accounts of unusual disruptions, even being forced from their seats in theaters. This gripping film is based on the heroic endeavors of Tim Ballard, who has dedicated himself to combating child exploitation on a global scale. While the interview doesn't explicitly delve into the themes of Sound of Freedom, Elijah Schaffer, the movie's producer and host of a somewhat controversial podcast, has intriguingly drawn connections between the two. In a compelling tweet shared on Sunday, Schaffer exclaims shock, offering further elaboration through an attached video. In 1998, Schaffer was already sounding the alarm about the dark underbelly of Hollywood, even predicting how they would eventually turn against him. There are hints of actors being likened to actual demons. Gibson seems to be privy to something profoundly disturbing and is determined to bring it to light.
One of the most disturbing problems in our world today is human trafficking, and particularly the trafficking of children.
The gravity in Schaffer's voice sends shivers down the spine. His use of brackets after Gibson's name in the tweet hints at some connections to the film. However, it's essential to note that despite his passionate promotion of the movie on social media, the actor is not directly involved in its production. The attention-grabbing video shared on Twitter is an edited excerpt from a 1998 episode of Hollywood Conversations featuring a riveting discussion between renowned British movie director Mike Figgis and Mel Gibson. While the original episode lasted 24 minutes, the captivating 3 minutes and 10 seconds clip amassed a staggering 2.7 million views. In the interview, Gibson starts by recounting his initial feelings of unease and paranoia about Hollywood when he first arrived. He admits to questioning whether he was being overly suspicious, only to later discover that many of his fears were in fact entirely justified. The weight of his worst nightmares coming true is palpable on his face, leaving viewers spellbound, and his revelations about the industry are chillingly thought-provoking.
I think it is moving forward. I think that light has definitely been shone into the dark regions, and it's painful, but it's a necessary thing for change.
Moreover, Gibson opes up with striking candor about his anticipations of betrayal within the heart of Hollywood, using a graphic metaphor that depicts a knife piercing his back, a portrayal that resonates with countless individuals in the industry who have experienced similar sentiments. The actor narrates an intriguing encounter with a celebrity whose chilling aura made him uneasy as the person maneuvered through the crowd towards him. Initially, the identity of this individual remains obscure, but as Gibson concludes the story, a surprising revelation unfolds, exclaiming, "Oh no, Chris Walken is the Antichrist, you know." The twist adds an intriguing layer of mystery to the conversation. The Twitter video culminates with Gibson discussing the indispensable need for cockroach-like resilience to survive in the unforgiving world of Hollywood. His poignant insights leave viewers pondering the harsh realities faced by those in the entertainment industry as they navigate the treacherous terrain of fame, fortune, and betrayal. In June, Mel Gibson caused a social media frenzy with rumors of his involvement in a groundbreaking docuseries exposing the multi-billion-dollar global child exploitation market. Leading Report's Twitter page sparked widespread interest with a viral tweet about Gibson's connection to the 4-part docuseries investigating the $34 billion market, including countries like Ukraine. Despite hints from Tim Ballard, founder of Operation Underground Railroad, Gibson's representative firmly denied the reports, labeling them as inaccurate. Journalists Catherine Brodsky questioned the authenticity of Leading Report's information, emphasizing the need for credible sourcing in viral news. The truth about Gibson's potential participation remains uncertain, underscoring the importance of relying on verified sources in the age of social media. In a subsequent tweet, she fearlessly pointed out the rapid spread of unverified information on social media, highlighting how baseless rumors can quickly gain momentum. This individual's career has been a roller coaster ride of remarkable achievements and surprising setbacks. In the early 2000s, Mel Gibson stood as both a prominent movie star and a respected filmmaker, reaching the pinnacle of his profession. His undeniable charm earned him the title of People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive in 1985, while his significant influence in the entertainment industry led Forbes to name him the most powerful celebrity in 2004. Additionally, his talent and dedication received due recognition through numerous accolades, notably the 1995 epic Braveheart, which he starred in and directed, earning him 2 coveted Academy Awards for Best Picture and Best Director.
You know, I had a whole bunch of weird paranoid suspicions about what the hell was going on because there was a lot of stuff I couldn't understand.
Furthermore, Mel Gibson's box office prowess was truly remarkable, with an impressive streak of 10 films grossing over $100 million domestically between 1989 and 2002. His directorial venture, The Passion of the Christ, exceeded all expectations, amassing a staggering $600 million worldwide, despite its modest $30 million budget. During that era, there was simply no comparable figure in the current post-movie star age who could match Gibson's level of fame and influence. One could only imagine scenarios like today's heartthrob Chris Hemsworth transitioning to directing and achieving similar success, or renowned filmmaker Christopher Nolan embracing a thriving action star career, or even George Clooney demonstrating more consistent box office power. Such is the magnitude of Mel Gibson's impact on the entertainment landscape. However, in 2006, Mel Gibson faced a significant setback when he was pulled over by a police officer for drunk driving, leading to a shocking outburst of terrible remarks. The incident had severe repercussions on his public image, especially because it wasn't the first time he had been associated with displays of bigotry. Earlier, his film, The Passion of the Christ, had sparked controversy in 2004 due to its contentious portrayal of others, drawing criticism from organizations like the Anti-Defamation League. The media uncovered a troubling history of quotes spanning decades, including instances of dislike and inappropriate remarks about women, causing Gibson's once illustrious career to stumble. Esteemed figures in the industry such as Amy Pascal, the head of Sony, and Ari Emanuel, head of William Morris Endeavor Entertainment, distanced themselves from him. Additionally, ABC canceled a miniseries Gibson was developing on the Holocaust. In response to mounting criticism and backlash, Gibson publicly acknowledged his reprehensible behavior, sought rehabilitation, and issued apologies. Nevertheless, the negative press significantly impacted his career, leaving him to grapple with the consequences of his actions. Following the release of Apocalypto in 2006, directed by Gibson, the film achieved moderate success at the box office, but received mixed reviews from critics. Subsequently, Gibson's film releases declined, particularly over the next 5 years. However, in 2010, Gibson's personal life once again made headlines when his girlfriend, Oksana Grigorieva, accused him of physical maltreatment while she was carrying their infant daughter. Leaked tapes of their confrontations further tarnished his public image, as they revealed more offensive and troubling language used by Gibson. The legal consequences for this incident were relatively mild, with Gibson pleading no contest to a misdemeanor battery charge and being ordered to undergo counseling and pay fines. However, many perceived that he had escaped significant punishment due to his fame and privilege. Nevertheless, the impact within Hollywood was more profound. On the day the tapes were released, Gibson's agency dropped him, and high-profile actors like Leonardo DiCaprio distanced themselves from projects associated with him. The incident led to a significant decline in his standing within the industry, further impacting his career trajectory. Following the controversies, it became evident that the general sentiment in Hollywood was to distance themselves from Mel Gibson and avoid associating with him in their projects. For several years, Gibson maintained a low profile, seemingly retreating from the public eye. In recent times, the rejection has been so intense that Gibson now bears a terrible reputation on the internet, with fans expressing a dislike for seeing him in movies. One individual tweeted expressing relief at hearing that Gibson had been replaced in a project, citing his problematic behavior as the reason to not support his career. Others joined in, sharing their opinions about his actions. Even Jack White criticized him publicly. The once celebrated actor and director now faces a significant uphill battle to repair his image and regain trust within the industry and among his audience. The controversies and subsequent fallout have had a lasting impact on Gibson's standing in Hollywood and how he is perceived by the public. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.